Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm out today on my CB300F, just doing some testing on these mirrors that I put on yesterday to see how they function and if they're going to work for me or not. I've ridden now for just a few miles and got a few things about them I'm going to tell you. That way you can determine if you want to buy these Power Mad handguard fold-in mirrors or not. That's what my channel is all about, is giving you some real-life experience with some products related to motorcycles. If you don't know, I've got a lot of content out there right now, a lot of videos on my bikes. I have several different bikes. I have this 2015 Honda CB300F. I have a Kawasaki Versys, which is also a 2015. I have an electric bike, and I also have a Honda Shadow Cruiser and a mini bike, a Z125 Pro. So I have videos on all of those out there. Check them out if you're interested in any of that stuff. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And so let's talk about these mirrors. I'm gonna fire this up and drive around. So the first thing I want to show you is how much they shake. I have trackside handguards which are not attached to my bar ends, so they are a little bit flexible, if you can see that moving. So these tend to shake in as you drive a little bit. Keep in mind, it is very windy today here in Raleigh-Durham area, so that might be having him shake a little bit more. So I'm on a bumpy dirt road here, so you can see him shake, hit some potholes. That's the first thing I'll say about them, is that when they're attached to my handguards, they do bounce. I could probably reinforce it a little bit better and put another, bolt through there and make it a little sturdier. I don't know if it really needs it. Because here's the next thing I'll tell you is it bounces, but I can still see out of it, even with it bouncing. So it's different. Okay, so normal mirrors, sometimes mirrors are hard to see out of because they vibrate. And that buzzy vibrating mirror, you can't really see because it's blurry. These bounce, they don't vibrate. So the image, even though it's bouncing, is still crystal clear. So I can still see out of them. So that's the first thing. The second thing is they're rounded mirrors, so they're not like a traditional mirror at all. You get that bubble kind of rounded effect, which is way different looking, and it throws your distance perception off a lot. Let's go back up here. This is the only bike I would do that in, being that I've got the Shinko tires on. Makes you feel a little more confident doing this stuff. Oh, a little bit muddy. I was trying not to get this thing too muddy today, but oh well. So it throws your depth perception off a little bit. I can see the cars behind me, but I have absolutely no clue how close they are. You can't tell at all. You can see them plain as day right behind you, but yeah, you can't tell how far that is at all. So it throws that off. What else? They bounce a little bit. They are curved. I don't hate them. I like them. I mean, they're so much sleeker looking than the big, tall, factory mirrors. I like these better so far. I'm gonna keep using them for a while and let you know how they work long term. I might try to reinforce them, make it a little stiffer. Maybe they won't bounce as much. There goes a couple guys. What are you on there? Cruiser bikes. I didn't take the cruiser out today. But yeah, so I know I posted that video yesterday and it got some good interest. A lot of people were commenting on a lot of pieces of this bike. So let me show you. Let's park here for a second. This is what my scrambler looks like. CB300F again. I've done a lot of stuff to it. I did a video before on all the mods I've done to this thing. There's quite a few. on here. It's still probably not to the finished product that I'm looking for yet, but it's looking pretty darn good to me. I like that mirror setup. Look at those mirrors. I've never seen a bike with a mirror set up like that. I know they're out there, but you don't see it often. It looks good. I like that. I like it. Let's get to the front. You can't even tell they're mirrors. That's good. I like that. But anyway, yeah, the mirrors are cheap. Just check them out, try them, see if you like them. Holy cow, it's super windy right now. So you guys asked about, I had someone ask about the seat pad. Okay, what is it? Tortex seat pad. It's like a gel seat pad. It stays on there good. It is way softer than the stock seat, yes. I don't know that I would buy this again, honestly. And the main reason is this material. It is a really scratchy mesh material on there. It's kind of uncomfortable after a while, surprisingly. And I wish it were more like rain repellent. That thing would just soak everything up. But I'll throw the link in there in case you want to check that out. I don't recommend it. It works. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm keeping it on there. But if I had to buy another one again, I wouldn't buy that one. Somebody else asked about the splash plate on this bike, and that is a custom piece that my father had made he works at a company that has a metal cutting, I don't know what that big ass machine's called though, that does it with like the water jet, whatever. They had one of those, and he took this bike home over the summer, took all the measurements, had that plate built and cut out at his company. So I can't give you a link to it. I can't give you the dimensions on it. I can't have one made for you. I don't know what to tell you about it. I don't know if I want to do a whole video on it. Because I hate to do a video on something you guys can't go out and get. You're going to have to make that yourself. It required taking off the bracket that holds on your bottom fairing. That's been removed. And this plate bolts to basically where that was bolted into. So basically right here behind each frame slider it's bolted in, and then right in there, probably can't see on camera, but right inside there's a bolt that runs right through here to the middle, and that's what it's bolted through. And I don't know how the hell he got it on there, honestly, because I don't even know how you get a wrench on that. That's why I didn't take it off when I notched this for the frame sliders, because it looked like a pain in the butt. So as far as I'm concerned, that plate's on there for good. But I think that's everything people asked about. So Scrambler is looking pretty good, I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What am I missing? What else does this need? I don't know. I would really like to get, that flat single seat. But that requires a lot of other stuff. I'd have to ditch all this fairing and taillight assemblies and all that. If you guys are looking into getting a Yosh pipe, I would recommend it. It sounds great. It's mean. Very mean sounding. So there you go. Some more info on the Scrambler bike. The tires really set it off. The Shinko 705s make it look pretty darn cool, I think. Maybe some new foot pegs. I wish I could take these rear passenger ones off, which you could here. That'd be fine, but this one holds the exhaust on. So, I mean, I guess you could have a special bracket made. Maybe they make one. I don't have to search for that. But yeah, that's the 300, guys. I'm going to go tool around a little bit, and I'm going to actually, just to give you an idea more about the mirrors here, I'm pretty close to the highway. So I'm going to go buzz up there real quick and take it down the highway so you guys can see. We don't need roads. We'll run this thing up to, whatever, the speed limit, so you can see what it's like, and I can see what it's like in the wind on the highway with these mirror things. And there's no cars behind me, so I'm going to sit at this light for 10 freaking years, anxious to see how much they shaking the wind of 70 miles an hour. I really hope that comes through on camera so you can see what it's like. But yeah, so far I'm digging these. Like I said, I might reinforce it like right there with the other bolt that came in the kit right through here. That would probably stiffen it up. Okay, so first thing I notice is they catch the wind and it is bending them down ever so slightly, so I'm getting a lower view. So again, I think reinforcing that other side would probably help that. But as far as vibration, there is absolutely none. None. Zero vibration. The view I'm getting out of these is crystal clear. You can see they're wiggling. Not bad. I'm going 60 miles an hour. And they're just wiggling. I'm catching a lot of wind too. It's a very windy day. Especially since I got the windshield off now. I'm catching all the wind in the chest on this naked bike. So I can see, plain as day, you see that truck coming? I can see the cars coming up the side, but again, with the distance perception, you can't really tell how fast the car's approaching. I can see them all, but alright. We'll hit it again up here a little bit quicker than 60. This is a nice curve. A small displacement motorcycle that can still go, 90, 100 mile an hour. This is a great bike for that. The thing is though, going 100 on this and going 100 on a sport bike is like night and day. You can do that on a sport bike with your eyes closed. When you hit 80 on this bike, you're like, oh man, I don't really want to go much faster. Yeah, they are bending down a little bit. I'm going like 70. The wind is catching them, bending them down. I just need to reinforce that one side. But as far as view, they still work great. Alright guys, I think that's probably going to be all for today. Let me know what you thought in the comments. What other questions you got about this bike? I know some of you guys are trying to build one just like it, and that's cool, man. I like that. Gives me confidence that I'm doing something good. People want to replicate it. And if I'm forgetting something I need to do with this bike, let me know. Well, if you like what you saw, hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I'll enjoy those the most, I think, is talking to people about bikes and parts and stuff, trying to help each other out. So yeah, leave me a comment. If you want to see more on this bike, let me know. Hit the bell. It's hard to get out on all the bikes all the time. I kind of go through spurts where I'll do, videos on one bike for a while, and then that sits for a month, and I do videos on all the other bikes. So this one's been sitting for a bit. We had to bring it back into action. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.